Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Don't you see them? Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? You gonna hear something? Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. On the second verse. With us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again, rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Don't you see them? Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping up is Cliff Floyd. He will lead this one off today. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
batting second.
Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
And he popped him up, heading after it is Judge, and this is going to be a foul ball. Gray ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that brings up Javi Baez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So we've got him swinging. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Paul Konerko. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Bullet back up the middle. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Indians strand a couple. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zach Plesac is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Showtrack technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. So now to the plate, number 19. He's got it to Frazier at the bag. On to Konerko at first, and it's a double play.
batting third.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the seventh. He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Trying to get him started again following the double play. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the concrete staircases, and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike one. His prior history versus this arm, he's got 12 hits in 57 at-bats. And there is a strikeout total in this matchup of 22. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. So now here is Dante Bichette. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. He's high as he makes the catch. Well done.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Out in front of it, strike one. Grounded back up the middle. diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swinging the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting up, the second baseman, Adam.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Number 19. Put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport, and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Standing in now, George Brett. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brett stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He went deep in the contest last night. Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien.
Marcus.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Snyder has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Striding in is Cliff Floyd. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So next to bat will be Evan Longoria. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Outside.
Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. First pitch coming, here it is. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, man.
Here's Javier Baez. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy. Now here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Konerko's able to look this one in for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. Hard ground ball to third. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Now that number 19.
And stepping in, number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Hit on the ground out to short. Miles has it. Throw on to Konerko, gets him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're on top 2-0. Set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Gray ready with the 0-1.
No,
1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit to first. Bled is there for it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the right fielder, Dante Bichette.
Next up, Dante Bichette hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did it, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Now it'll be Ian Happ. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another try at 2-2. Slider with for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt Chapman.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Now back, right field, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. But this is speared by the first baseman. They'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The first baseman, number 5, Joe Brett.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
McCutchen is off of first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. A 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate at this point. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
He popped out in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Over to first, Gray. Runner back standing. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Huge swing of the bat right there. Just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now back. Left field. Floyd.
Digging in will be Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They trail things here 2-0.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Yeah, he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last night. He kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
No balls and one strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Bounce it to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Hero. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Murphy is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Semien, base runner at first with one out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, that's a huge set-to-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Rosario will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Right there for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate, Paul Konerko. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dante.
Digging in next, Dante Bichette. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Longoria on second. Baez at first. 2 out in the inning. The short hit hard, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Bureau, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
Ooh, that was some gas. triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And not in time as the second run scores.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
See the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray.
Now pitching for
He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. So now to the plate, Yadier Molina.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Indians lead it 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1-2.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
Hot shot down the line. Sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. He gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
That brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Bichette moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next up for the A's, Andrew McCutchen, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking at his career totals, McCutchen carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 1-1.
Count with 2-1.
That'll bring up Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll lead with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. They'll make it into third base. As on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away. At the plate now is Eddie Rosario, who got down on strikes in his last at-bat. First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat for the all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way. Marcus Semien is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it is now 7-3.
You've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing he can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Sean Murphy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. The 9-1 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the A's 7 and the Indians 3. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam.
Now the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 away. Now into the box. Cliff Floyd flew out last time up. Jordan Hicks comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 17, Jordan.
First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Rosario is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Next, here is Evan Longoria. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Ready on 1 and 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Tribe. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Box, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 19.
Next, it'll be number 19. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman. Stride it one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Pitch on the way.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ball 2.
Inside.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Luke Snyder. First offering, pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Through first and hustling for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
J.B. Wendelken will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
J.B. Wendelken.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Plate now, Paul Konerko. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. First is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, will definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
As he sends it on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Now the first pitch. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The right
field now,
Aaron
a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Base is empty here with nobody out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
No ball.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Snyder is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Now to the plate, here is George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. behind 0-2 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Here it comes on 0-2.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 11, Eddie Rosario.
Next to stand in is Eddie Rosario. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now a pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
That's ball 2.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on the Canario will be in time, and the inning is over. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. So here is Ian Happ, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball to the strike zone.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Dennis Eckersley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Here's Adam Frazier. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cliff Floyd. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So stepping in is Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate is the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
At the plate, Duke Snyder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Longoria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. So on to first will be in time to take care of them, and the A's have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Oakland get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Bruce Sutter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dennis Eckersley earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please.
When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Be happy, keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it, keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I say keep it. Keep your eyes open.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's went deep 4 times as they bested the visiting Indians 8-6. Entering the day's action, the A's are leading the AL West, while the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The Houston Astros totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Twins. Central Division. And the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. Mariners 9-1. Heading into the day, the Mariners are in last place in